How does competing in a Vogue Ball make me feel? It's like a crazy feeling. Like imagine going up into like a little stage and it's like your little body and you're just like, everyone's like if you're from a house, everyone would be like chanting your house thing. So there's like a roar and eruption behind you and you have to walk down that runway by yourself in front of these staunch looking judges that are just looking at you like this and you never know what's going to happen. So, and you also have to look good and not lose your composure. So it's a lot, but I think like it's something that I want, that it's something that just like kind of like energizes you enough that you want to keep doing it. Yeah. You can just look back in time, like in New York, in Harlem particularly, around like so just picture like, 1950s, 60s, 70s, really like maybe queerness kind of being quite invisible at the time, but then there's small pockets of visibility within communities and like a lot of like drag circuits started to kind of turn up and these balls started to kind of establish within the community of Harlem, and these balls would happen at 3 or 4 in the morning and they would go to like to the morning, and they would be really underground and undercover because it was so dangerous to be openly gay, and obviously trans visibility was there was no even word to describe what transness was, and it was located in drag culture as well. But now, ballroom has changed so much and has had such an evolution. But I think for me, it's like being so incredible that that no matter what has happened, the community in Harlem has always been there. And no matter how on trend it has been in one space and, not really thought about another, that they have always been there. It has always existed and it never took a break. I think we're at a space where we're quite, we're a little bit vulnerable because it has a kind of novelty in it that it's like, that everyone wants to be a part of it. So I'm very particular, and I have been like this for so long that I really kind of put as my priority that the way that we consume it is not that something on trend, because that means it can be easily disposed as it is, as easy as it is accessed. So I hope that in the future that our even greater community of music and culture and queer people in Sydney, and especially people of color, support the growth and the momentum of the ballroom community here in Sydney. What it means is that when you support that, you're supporting kind of at large a growing community of trans and gender diverse people of color, from the Asia Pacific diaspora, who for so many years haven't had a space. It's important to support that. And like for me, it's like, okay, like I understand if like maybe the ballroom side of things might die down a bit, but like we need to also keep on supporting women of color, trans women of color, queer people of color within our communities, because that's the core of the ballroom community here in Australia. Yeah.